Most people don't want to admit this, but a huge part of their life is controlled by one quiet fear: not being liked. It changes the way you speak, the way you dress, the way you post online, the way you stay silent when you should say something. You start living like your job is to make other people comfortable. And the dark truth is, the more desperately you want to be liked, the less free you become. Here are 15 dark truths about always wanting to be liked. Dark truth 1. If you need everyone to like you, you will slowly stop being yourself, because the real you will always disappoint someone. So instead of being honest, you become adjustable. You shapeshift, you edit yourself depending on who is in front of you. Dark truth 2. You begin to fear honesty. Not because honesty is wrong, but because honesty is risky. The truth might make someone uncomfortable. The truth might upset someone. The truth might make someone leave. So you choose comfort over truth again and again, until even you don't know what you really think anymore. Dark truth 3. Wanting to be liked makes you easy to control. People don't need to threaten you, they just need to disapprove of you. A disappointed face, an awkward silence, a little distance, and suddenly you start changing your behavior just to win their approval back. Dark truth 4. You mistake being pleasant for being valuable. People may smile at you, praise you, say you're sweet, easygoing, nice to be around, but being easy to digest is not the same as being deeply respected. Dark truth 5. You start saying yes to things your soul already rejected. You go where you don't want to go, you agree with things you don't believe, you laugh at things that aren't funny, you act okay with things that hurt you. Every fake yes takes a little piece of your self-respect with it. Dark truth 6. You become more loyal to people's opinions than to your own peace. One bad comment can ruin your whole day. One cold reaction can make you overthink for hours. One small misunderstanding can live in your head for days, because your emotional center is no longer inside you, it's inside the people watching you. Dark truth 7. You start performing kindness instead of practicing truth. You help, but sometimes resent it. You smile, but feel fake. You stay soft, but feel pressure building inside. You are not being kind anymore. You are being strategic. You are trying to stay lovable. Dark truth 8. The more you chase approval, the more invisible your real needs become. You get so good at reading everyone else's emotions that you stop hearing your own. You know when others are upset. You know when others need space. You know when others feel uncomfortable. But when it comes to yourself, you can't even tell when you've had enough. Dark truth 9. Wanting to be liked by everyone usually means you are not deeply known by anyone. Because real connection requires honesty, and honesty creates friction, boundaries, differences, misunderstandings, clarity. If everyone likes the version of you they see, it may only mean they've never met the real version. Dark truth 10. You let rejection define your worth. Someone doesn't text back, someone seems cold, someone chooses another person, someone criticizes you, and suddenly your mind says, maybe I'm not enough. But rejection is often just preference, timing, mood, or incompatibility. It is not proof of your lack of value. Dark truth 11. You become addicted to small signs of approval. A like, a compliment, a quick reply, a smile, a nod, a laugh. Little things start feeling like emotional oxygen, and when they disappear, you don't just feel disappointed, you feel unstable. Dark truth 13. You waste years trying to be accepted by people who don't even like themselves. This is one of the darkest truths. Many people judge others harshly because they are at war with themselves. So no matter how perfect, soft, funny, or helpful you try to be, it will never be enough for them. You are begging for peace from people who don't have any. Dark truth 14. Being liked becomes more important than being respected. So you avoid hard conversations, you avoid boundaries, you avoid saying no, you avoid being direct, you avoid being misunderstood. But the price of always being easy is that people stop taking you seriously. Dark truth 15. You become emotionally exhausted from constantly monitoring yourself. How did I sound? Did they think I was weird? Was that awkward? Should I have said something else? Do they still like me? Did I ruin it? You are never fully present because part of your mind is always watching yourself through someone else's eyes. Dark truth 15. The life built on approval is never truly yours. If every major choice is shaped by what will get you accepted, praised, or approved, then your life may look socially successful but feel emotionally empty, because deep down you know you were trying to be liked, not trying to be real. So what do you do with this? You stop asking, how do I make them like me, and start asking, what would the honest version of me do here? Not the perfect version, not the likable version, the honest version. You won't be liked by everyone. That is not failure, that is reality. The goal is not universal approval. The goal is to become someone you can actually live with. If this hit you hard, here's your challenge. This week, say one honest thing you would normally hide just to stay liked. Not cruel, not dramatic, just honest. That's where your real life starts. Subscribe for more dark side warnings, and I'll see you in the next one.